What's up, party people? Big Swarzarelli in the house. Check it. Today we're going to talk about two of my favorite things: Star Trek and girls. Yeah, baby. We're going to do this list. We're going to do a list. We're going to do the 10 hottest Star Trek girls, Starfleet members only. No aliens or no guest stars because there's a lot of. I can make a list of 20. So this is going to be the top 10 hottest Starfleet girls. Now, I don't want no feminists leave me no comments talking about this is sexist and all that shit. It's not. I'm a man and I love women. And I'm going to talk about it. All right, let's start this list off with a little W. Awesome. All right, so let's get going. Number 10 has to be a standout on the next generation when it began. Tasha Yar, yo. Tasha Yar was really, really sexy. She was the security chief. She had a real strong, independent, knocking like not backing down from anything type of attitude, which made her really sexy to me. And she fucked Data, man. Like you know what I'm saying? She made an android fucker, so you can't be that not. I mean, androids don't have any kind of sex drive, and she got Data to fuck her, so she's pretty damn sexy. And she had that short blonde hair with them form fitting suits, man. You know what I'm saying? And she had actually a good presence about her, man. But they killed her off like in a really fucked up episode. Like they were fighting some sludge monster, and the motherfucker just shot and killed her, yo. Like it was a shame. But Tasha Yar, and then but she came back in a couple of and like some time travel episode where she played like a half Romulan daughter. Some crazy time shit, man. But Tasha Yar, number 10, sexy as a motherfucker. Number 9 has to be one of my favorites. I've always thought this lady was sexy in her prime. Uh, she was in Star Trek 2, and we're talking about the Vulcan commander, Savick, played by Kirstie Alley. Now, back then, Kirstie Alley was fucking hot, man. She was a sexy motherfucker. Um, she had like a real, like as a Vulcan, you know what I'm saying? She had like an alluring look to her, man. And she stood out in the movie. And Star Trek 2 is the best Star Trek movie ever. So to stand out in the best Star Trek movie, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be good. She looked good with her hair pinned back, letting it down. She was hot. She was hot. You know what I'm saying? Kirstie Alley, man, she did a good job as Sally. So number 9 has to be Savick. Oh, wait a minute. And I think Savick was also played by Kim Cattrall. Let me think real quick. Yeah, she did. She played Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall was Savick. So yeah, but I like the Kirstie Alley Savick. I never really thought Kim Cattrall was that hot. But Kirstie Alley Savick is number 9. Sexy as hell. Number 8, motherfucker. Number 8. Number 8, mother. All right, number 8, man. Voyager, Captain Janeway, man. Now, Captain Janeway was sexy, man. I don't. I mean, some of y'all may agree, but Janeway was sexy. Uh, Originally, Janeway was supposed to be played by Genevieve Bujold, uh, but I guess she didn't work out, and they got Kate Mulgrew, and that was the best thing they could have ever did. Man, she was the hardcore female ginger captain. You know what I'm saying? That took the fucking voice, and she had a fucking ship that was made of half terrorists, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, the McKee were half her fucking crew. Her second command was a McKee. You know what I'm saying? Technically terrorists, but she made them into a cohesive unit, man. And even though she wasn't in Federation territory, she still behaved in true Federation fashion. You know what I'm saying? She never compromised her ethics or nothing like that. Always stayed true to the Prime Directive. You know what I'm saying? And she, she was sexy, man. She was strong, and she had some sexy times too. You know what I'm saying? One time she had to play like an evil villainess or something in the 1930s or 40s movie, some shit. But yeah, man, Janeway, can't deny her sexiness. All right, man, check it. Yeah, number seven. This one, she's a sleeper, man. If you're not really paying attention, you know what I'm saying, you'll really not really see how sexy this lady really is. But number seven has to be Next Generation's Beverly Crusher. I love me some Dr. Crusher, yo. I want to crush Dr. Crusher. With that red ass hair, I always wondered if she grew, if the drapes matched the fucking, what's that? If the curtains matched the carpet or whatever? I don't know. I just want to know if her pubes was the same color. Man, she was hot, man. And she was like the widow of like Picard's best friend. You know what I'm saying? So when his best friend got killed, they kind of liked each other. There was a couple episodes where you know what I'm saying they. So Picard could have banged that man. He could have banged her if he wanted, but you know what I'm saying. He respected his friend, even though he was dead. Uh, and she was just cool, man. She was, she had that fucking annoying ass fucking Wesley Crusher. I can't stand Wesley Crusher. Uh, Maybe I'll do annoying motherfuckers too, man, and he'll be on the list. And she played the overprotective moms, but she was a good doctor, man. She stood up to Picard when she needed to, and she was fucking sexy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She had some revealing outfits on there, and she had a couple of romances on Star Trek. No, because on Star Trek, all they did was fuck. Star Trek was all about racism and sex. That's it. All the fucking aliens hated each other, and they just went around fucking each other on the fucking ship or going to planet Risa and going to sex planets. That's all. That's all. It was just racism and sex, man. It was a good show. Good show. Space guns. Arr. You know what I'm saying? These are the real space guns right here. All right. Number six, original series. Gots to be a horror. Mm-mm-mm. And she used to rock that little red mini skirt, looking all fly over there. I used to be like, when I was a kid, I was like, I wish she was calling me Michelle Nichols. Mm-mm-mm. She was a communication officer. She sold some backbone. She had some backbone on. And her and Kirk, first interracial kiss on television. So Star Trek not only entertained the masses, it was groundbreaking. But yeah, man, Aurora was pretty fine. Uh, and I mean, it was a mostly male cast back then, and they needed that sex appeal, man, and they got the right person. You know what I'm saying? So Aurora, man, mm-mm-mm. Many bonus to Aurora back in the days. Number five, keeping it live. Let's see. Number five has to go to the linguist, the cunning linguist, the cunning linguist. I mean, the cunning linguist from Enterprise. Hoshi Sato. No, I'm just fucking around. But her name was Hoshi Sato, man. Um, she was pretty damn sexy, man. Like I said, she was the linguist. Uh, she was kicked out of Starfleet, but brought back because she had the skills to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? And the girl name was Linda Park. She did a great job in the role. She was serious, but she had some sexy sides, man. Mm-mm-mm. She needed some. She needed more airtime than they gave her. But she was hot, especially when they did the mirror universe, and she was like the evil, conniving sextress trying to get her way. You know what I'm saying? In Starfleet with her vagina, and yo, Hoshi Sato was hot, man, especially in that role. But no, she definitely deserves to be on this list. Hoshi fucking Sato, the cunning linguist, the cunning linguist, the cunning linguist. All right, number four. All right, number four, man. This lady was sexy. She was in the next generation, and we're talking about Ro Lauren. Now she was Michelle Forbes was her name, and she was Bajoran, uh, Starfleet officer. She got in trouble, like some of her crew members got killed. She was in jail. She got freed. Enterprise picked her up. You know what I'm saying? Because they needed help with the Cardassians. You know that type of shit. She uh, she got pissed off easily, but she had some sexy, sexy scenes. And then her and Riker fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like they banged out when everybody got mind wiped. And Riker, when they got mind wiped, Riker was he was banging everybody. But so they banged out. She was looking pretty good, man. Ro Lauren was pretty damn hot. That's it, man. Ro Lauren, man. I would put her higher on this list, but the last three are so sexy by leaps and bounds above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They had to be one, two, and three. But Ro Lauren, number four, very hot, sexy one. All right, number three. What can I say about this one? Everybody, anybody that watched Star Trek: The Next Generation, loves this woman. We're talking about Counselor Deanna Troy. Woo wee. Man, she was half Betazoid, half human. And she couldn't read minds, but she can read the feelings. She could tell if you were lying or if you were dishonest and shit like that. Uh, I think her name was Marina Sirtis. Yeah, Marina Sirtis. But yo, she always wore those tight, form-fitting jumpsuits that just enhanced her boobs to like, oh man, she was awesome, man. And she was always walking around, and she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? Being a space tease. But and she used to bang Riker all the time. I think they eventually got married, but she was dope. She got a promotion later on in the show. I think she became a commander or something like that. She wore a regular uniform, but she still looked hot as a motherfucker, man. Deanna Troy was banging. So number three, Deanna, super hot, looking good, fine from behind. Troy. All right, people, we're up to number two. Yeah. Number two. Now this show gets a bad rap. Um, it does get a bad rap. But I watched it. I binge watched it. I didn't watch it when it first came out, but I binge watched Enterprise, and I found it pretty good, man. And on Enterprise, one of the shining stars of the show is second in command to Paul. Oh my God, man. To Paul. If she was the Vulcan, she was assigned to the very first Federation starship. She was way hotter than most people of her species, most chicks in her species. Man, she would always be in revealing clothing or next to nothing, man. Always prone to emotional outbursts to be a Vulcan, which is rare because they're all about logic and emotion is a no no. Like, and she played the character so good. Like, even though she was trying to be the emotionless Vulcan, she had such pretty eyes, and they were like such big, pretty eyes. I mean, you could like look at it and see what she was feeling, man. Oh my God, I love DePaul so much. Mm-mm. Mm. But yeah, number two is DePaul, man. And then let me tell you, it was hard for me to pick from number two and number one. Um, but number one got the edge a little bit. But DePaul, man, wow. And then she was even hotter when she was in the mirrorverse, the mirror universe. She was like a ruthless killer, man. She didn't care who she slanged the vagina to or who she killed just to get into power. She was raw, man. But yeah, to Paul. And what was her? Jolene Blaylock, I think was her name. Jolene Blaylock or Blalook, something like that. But I don't know. I just know that chick is hot to death, kid. What? Honorable mention. Now this one is an honorable mention because she was really fly. Now this is going to be Carol Marcus, but there are two versions of Carol Marcus. Carol Marcus, there was a Carol Marcus in in the Wrath of Khan who used to be with Kirk, and it was actually the mother of Kirk's child, the mother of Kirk's son. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Carol Marcus from Star Trek Into Darkness, the daughter of Admiral Robocop Frankenstein, Marcus. Uh, she was hot. The scene right here of her in the underwear, oh my God. It was gratuitous, but it was amazing. God damn. So, you know what I'm saying? She was on the ship. I guess she pretended to be a weapons specialist or something like that. I can't remember. To help them identify some kind of weapons that her father were going to use to start a war with the Klingons. But she was fine, man. She was honorable mention to Carol Marcus from Into Darkness, not Carol Marcus from Wrath of Khan. But I'm telling you, man, like that scene in Star Trek, man. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Make her lose all the blood from head about to pass out. Nah, man, but for real, honorable mention Carol Marcus. All right, we're at number one. Now, anybody that watches Star Trek should know who I'm talking about. But let's get our W for the number one reveal. Yes, the number one reveal. Number one. from Star Trek Voyager, the one, the only, 7 of 9, Jerry Ryan. Way she wore those fucking jumpsuits. Mm. You know what I'm saying? She was a Borg. They helped her rediscover her humanity, and just she was so sexy. Her her emotional detachment to shit made her hot, man. And she had a body. Oh man, she had a body that wouldn't stop. I was, man, shake it, you won't break it, baby. I'm telling you. She even fought the Rock. You know what I'm saying? Her and the Rock got in the beef. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Jerry Ryan, man, great sex appeal in that character, man, and fantastic, man. She's definitely the sexiest lady in Star Trek ever. Like, I mean, there's so many examples of how hot she is, man. Jerry Ryan, wow, excellent. All right, man. So that's my top 10 Star Trek ladies, man. Oh, some hot ladies in Star Trek, I'm telling you. But if you like this video, man, hit like, subscribe to my channel, tell motherfuckers about Swarzarelli, kid. Leave me a comment. Did I leave anybody out? Who you think it said? It's plenty. It's plenty. Woo. I mean, I could have made the top 50 list probably, but that's my top 10. Peace. Swarzarelli out.